Okay, hi everyone. We are going to start with the workshop on the Ma Durga illustration. This is going to be an illustration workshop and it is not any Indian art, but we will put a mandala background. Okay, so on the foreground we have Ma Durga illustration, and on the background we will keep the mandala. So for this you have to take A3 sheet, and I have taken 300 GSM paper. Now there are two sides in this paper. One is little bit plain and one is little bit textured. Okay, I'm going to be working with pen. The outlining will be with pen, so I have to use the smooth side of paper, otherwise it becomes too difficult to trace the drawing. But if you are working with watercolor or with only the color and brush, then use the rough side because it gives very nice texture. So let us get started. We will start by identifying what area we have to use for creating the sketch. So we will mark that area first. So आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's see. Now we have to mark एक this is A3 size paper, which means इसकी पूरी length will be 42. Right? So first step I said we will identify where we are going to mark this. 42 सेंटीमीटर होना चाहिए सबका पेपर A3 साइज में. From bottom at around 7 centimeter make a mark, and from top at another 7 centimeter make a mark. Same thing we will do on the other side. Here on the bottom 7 centimeter make a mark, and here on the other side 7 centimeter make a mark. Now connect this line. Whenever we are doing all these line work, make sure that you use very soft pencil marks. Okay, don't put a lot of pressure. Gently just create this line and do the same on the other side also. I will do it on the other side, right? So it kinds of gives me the surface where I am going to work. Now the goddess Durga illustration is going to sit inside this. Next is mark the center. So this sheet, where is the center? Mark that point and again create one full line from top to bottom. So let's go. Identify. This is around 30 centimeter for me. So at 15 I will create a mark. Again here 30 centimeter. At 15 I will create another mark, and let's join these lines. So by doing this we have chalked out our area. ठीक है, ये देखिए हमारा ये एरिया अभी पूरी तरह chalked out है. And this is where our Durga illustration is going to sit. इतने एरिया में, और बाकी हम मंडाला वगैरह से कवर करेंगे. But I want the illustration also to be very big so that it is showing properly on the paper. ठीक है? Okay. तो यहाँ पर we have the proper segmentation of the paper. Now since this Durga image, you know, it is most like the anime figures जो होता है ना, illustrations. So this Durga image is something similar to that. So anime figure में there is one prominent feature that the head, the face of the figure is very big. Okay. So when we are trying to create the body and the face, it will be around 50-50. जैसे यहाँ पर हम अभी एक मार्किंग लेंगे. So we will keep around 15 centimeter. One more time. Let us get back to measurements. From top, जहाँ हमने ऊपर का टॉप मार्क किया, ये चेक करिए. ओके, स्केल वहाँ रख के प्लीज़ मार्क 15 centimeter on this line. अब इतना बड़ा area, this area will be for the face and crown of goddess Durga, and the other area, I think around 13 centimeter नीचे का side है. So this 13 centimeter is where we are going to draw the rest of the figure. Next will be that we have to make a face. So this face will not be oval, okay, this is a squarish kind of face. From the top it is going to be little narrow, but when you come down it will become broad. It is a baby face, okay. Around let me give you around 10 centimeter. We have marked this at 15 centimeter, right? ये वाला हमने mark कर लिया है. So this is around 10 centimeter on which I am drawing the face. Face को थोड़ा ऐसा चबी रखना है, okay? It's a baby face. Squarish shape आना चाहिए. It should not be very round. Oval नहीं करेंगे, थोड़ा broad कर लेते हैं on the bottom. Top can be smaller, but the face will be like this, okay? Squarish, not completely oval, baby face type का. If you ask me, the dimension on both sides, it is at this point, इस वाले point पे around 4.5 and 4.5 है. And then what you have to do, you have to find out the center, because we will draw the eyes. All the face, we get the eyes in the center. तो ये 5 centimeter पे है, okay. So let us again try and create eye इस line पर. ऐसे roughly आप एक line बना लीजिए, and then we will create the eyes. Eyes will be mostly like, it should not be very round, okay, complete circle नहीं रहेगा. But again जो baby का face होता है ना, in a baby face the eyes are the feature that takes most of the face. तो इसीलिए eyes को काफ़ी prominent, cartoons वगैरह में भी आपने देखा होगा, wherever you have to show some innocent face in the animations or in cartoons, we create big eyes around it, okay. अब इसको हम थोड़ा और क्लीन करेंगे. यहाँ के पास पे इनकी स्माइल आएगी, we will correct it, तब ये सब सुंदर लगेगा. अभी थोड़ा रफ कर रहे हैं हम. Here we are going to put the bindi, the tilak, and we have to give this space for eyebrow. तो धीरे धीरे ही फेस बनेगा, ओके. तो जस्ट कीप वर्किंग. नाउ आई विल शो यू ऐसे इसके थोड़ा ऊपर. वी हैव टू स्टार्ट विद द हेयर. The illustration in this one is little bit easier as compared to other illustrations. इसमें we have to set the mukut, so we will start setting the mukut. Free hand is fine. एक अब इसमें दोबारे आपको बता देंगे कि where, like what is the distance that I am keeping for the tilak. Okay, let me work on that and give you. Okay, moving forward, we will now start working on the rest of the body here. And the yeah, one sec. Okay, so let's begin. Let's continue. So we have already tried to finish the face, and both sides of the face is done. Now we have to work on the body part. Okay, so what we will do first, we will try to just create lines on both the sides, and the rest of the body will come in this area. Because I've told you this is anime based illustration, face will be half of the illustration and body will be in the rest of the half. So within this line only we will try and sketch all the body parts, right? So we will begin with the arms, and it can be freehand, there is no particular measurement to it, but just one thing, that it should be chubby. Okay, because we are trying to make a baby. So this is the baby form illustration of Devi Durga, right? So we will follow those things. The hands will be little bit rounded and chubby. So both the sides. First we will just set the shapes, and after that we will work on the jewelry and all the blouse elements and other things. Okay, first roughly set up the shape of the hands. Maintain the arch because we have to make it look plump and round, so it should be rounded at all angles. And here now we have to show that the palms are joined. It is in a namaste position. So we will work on the palms joined on the both the arms are joined in the center. And you see why the line that we drew in the center is important, because it helps us create a nice reference for the complete painting. So let's just make some illustrative finger and bring the hands down, and after this we can start adding the bangles and other elements on the hands, because now we have the basic shape ready. So let's just add the bangles first. And in this illustration there are only two bangles, one thick and behind there is one thin bangle. So we will make on both the sides thick one and then the next one. Same way, let's just continue. There is this Rudraksh element which is hanging from both the palms. So just complete this section. And with this the bangles and the palms are done. Now we can work on the blouse and sari. So first we have to make this neck, okay, neckline, and there is this necklace, so that gold thing will come here. So very simple, two lines here, and from here the pallu, the sari pallu will come. And at this time it is good time to start defining the shapes also. Okay, so you can make the shapes a little bit darker. And as I told you, in this one we can directly start painting, so we don't have to do inking or outline work. So right after the pencil work we can start painting. Okay, so after this session I will send you the photo of this sketch, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Now here we have to show the complete pallu of the sari. Okay, the drape is over the shoulder, so we have to make this shoulder a little bit broad, little bit straight than the other one. And the blouse, the arms will come from here, again rounded little bit more. Yes. And the sleeves of the blouse and the Rudraksh beads, but I think let me bring it slightly towards the arms. Yeah, now the Rudraksh beads. So this is done, the arms are done, and we will try to work on the sari part, okay, the lower part, because you see that in this painting, in this illustration figure, Devi Durga is sitting in yoga position. Yes, I forgot adding. So this was again one more Rudraksh mala that I missed, so we have to add this as well. And always the best way is make outlines or make a guideline and then start working on the shapes, and you can always erase this. Right, let's continue. So as I was saying, we have to make the sitting position, the lotus position for Devi Durga, and we will place it in that same dimension. Again, all these can be freehand, okay, you don't have to be very specific in the measurements, but just keep in mind that the size of the head and the size of the body is almost similar. Now the drape is hanging, okay, the pallu, the pleats of the sari is hanging, right? So we are going to take that okay, this is 10 centimeter I've just shown, because if you want to take a measurement, then you can follow that 10 centimeter from the chin to this portion of the body, right? And you remember we took 10 centimeter for the face also, 10 centimeter of the face and 10 centimeter of the body. Now here in the bottom I'm just putting some lines because it will be kind of pleats which are falling. Okay, so I will take this line and connect it here, and it's on both the sides. A crease of the sari, that's what it is. I think it is only 2 plates, and the third one is the border of the sari. This is the border of the sari border, and 2 plates, 2 pleats. And then on the other side also we have, the first thing is the border of the sari, and I think it should not be 3, again it should be only 2. It will be only 2 pleats here also, right? We can correct that. So in the final pencil work we can also correct this section, right? So this pleat, this border of the sari will also fall, of the pallu will come here, so we have to show that connection. Okay, this pallu of the sari is taken from over the shoulder, so we have just connected that section here. And I will share this illustration. The illustration part is done, and you can complete both the sides, the hair and the jewelry, and I will share the paintings part, just finishing the hair side. So again I'm doing it for the one side, and you can finish on the both side. I will send you this image on WhatsApp. Okay, so we just complete the hair. It is very long. Yeah, and after that there are some things like she's sitting on the masnad, and she's sitting on a very comfortable sofa, so we will not draw too many elements. because we want to just show her sitting on a simple mat and stool. So let us just draw that one, the gaddi on which she is sitting, and maybe some portion of the masnad from behind. So this is the gaddi on which she is sitting. It has some angle to show dimension on the gaddi. And then we have this cushion or the masnad behind that. So this will be the back of the couch. Little bit decoration we will do, but we will try to keep it simple because I want to show more of the mandala section also. Okay, so this mandala I am going to add here, and I will send this image on WhatsApp.